The most hygienic habit of your life may be silently destroying your immunity. It is not cigarettes. It is not sugar, nor any addiction you already know. It is the daily shower you take in exactly the same way you took it at 40, in a body that has completely changed, and that no one told you now needs a completely different kind of care. The more careful your shower is, the hotter the water, the more you scrub, and the more foam the soap makes, the faster you destroy the only barrier that separates your body from the outside world. There is something that most people over 70 have never questioned in their entire life. A habit learned in childhood, practiced for decades, and associated with health, cleanliness, and dignity. You shower every day, probably with hot water because it relieves the aches, probably with the same soap you have always used, and you leave the bathroom feeling clean, without realizing that in the last 10 minutes you have destroyed the most sophisticated defense layer your body possesses, one that will take 24 hours to rebuild. Write your city and your age in the comments right now. I want to know where you are watching me from, because what I'm going to show you affects you differently depending on how long these habits have been working against your skin. My name is Dr. Diego Salazar. I am 84 years old, and what I am going to share with you today is not office theory. It is what I learned after decades of observing how habits that seem harmless become the biggest saboteurs of health in those who are aging, and applying that knowledge to my own body every single day. Today, I want to share something that even surprised my most experienced colleagues. I am not talking about rare diseases or specific allergies. I am talking about a process that happens in the skin of every older person who showers in the conventional way, and that most doctors never connect with the complaints those patients bring. Dry skin that does not improve with any cream, persistent itching, recurrent infections, and a fragility that begins exactly in the barrier that the wrong shower corrodes every day. So let's begin. Fact number 1. After the age of 70, 2 or 3 showers per week are enough, and anything beyond that can be harmful. The American Academy of Dermatology recommends that adults over 65 consider reducing shower frequency to 2 or 3 times per week, washing only the folds and genital areas daily with water and neutral soap, but without subjecting the entire body surface to the full cycle that often. The reason is the reduction in sebum production. The body simply cannot rebuild the protective mantle fast enough for daily showers without compromising the barrier. Fact number 2. The temperature of the water matters more than the soap you use. Do the test now. The last time you showered, was the mirror fogged up with steam? If so, the water was too hot for your skin. Hot water dissolves the hydrolipidic mantle with devastating efficiency, like a solvent that breaks a layer of protective varnish. A 10-minute hot shower can completely eliminate the mantle, and in older people the reconstruction can take up to 24 hours, leaving the skin unprotected throughout the night and part of the next day. Fact number 3. Conventional soap has a pH that destroys the skin microbiome of older people. Healthy skin has a slightly acidic pH between 4.5 and 5.5. Conventional soaps have a pH between 9 and 11, alkaline enough to neutralize that environment and eliminate the beneficial bacteria that live on the surface. In young people, the pH restores itself in a few hours. In people over 70, it can take up to 18 hours. During that interval, the skin is vulnerable to colonization by fungi and opportunistic bacteria, the same ones that cause the recurrent infections doctors treat with medication, but that keep coming back because the real cause was never identified. Write soap in the comments if you are going to change yours this week. The solution costs the same as a regular bar. It just needs to have a pH of 5 to 6 and is available in any pharmacy. Fact number 4. The duration of the shower is as important as the frequency. Every extra minute of exposure to water progressively removes more lipids from the skin barrier. A 15-minute shower removes significantly more protection than a 5-minute shower, regardless of temperature. The ideal shower for people over 70 lasts between 5 and 8 minutes. Fact number 5. Drying the body the wrong way makes the shower damage worse. Vigorously rubbing with the towel removes already fragile epidermal cells, like sanding wood that is already worn. The correct technique is to gently press with the towel without rubbing, and the towel should be changed at least twice a week because damp towels are an ideal environment for fungus growth that then transfers to freshly washed skin, exactly what the shower was trying to eliminate. Fact number 6. The moment you apply moisturizer is crucial, and most people do it at the wrong time. Most wait until they are completely dry before applying the cream. Mistake. The ideal moment is within the first 3 minutes after the shower while the skin is still slightly damp. At that moment, the skin channels are open from the heat and more receptive to absorption. Moisturizer applied in that window penetrates up to 4 times deeper than when applied to completely dry skin. Fact number 7. Nighttime showers damage older skin more than morning showers. At night, between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., the skin reaches its peak of cell regeneration, producing collagen, repairing damage, and rebuilding the barrier. A hot shower right before bed raises body temperature, interferes with melatonin production, and destroys the hydrolipidic mantle exactly in the window when the body needs it intact for nighttime repair. Morning showers are biologically less harmful. A classic mistake is believing that more moisturizer compensates for more showers. Many think that if they apply enough cream after the daily shower, the skin is protected. False. The moisturizer restores the surface but does not rebuild the hydrolipidic mantle destroyed by hot water, nor the microbiome eliminated by alkaline soap. It is like painting a wall with leaks instead of sealing the leaks. The paint does not solve the structural problem. Moisturizer is necessary, but it does not replace the barrier that the wrong shower destroys. The correction is to first reduce the frequency and duration of the shower. The moisturizer comes second as a complement, not as a miracle solution. And now I am going to give you a healing protocol. I call it the living skin method. P for protection of the skin barrier and equality of temperature and duration. E for selective and intelligent elimination. L for luminosity with post-shower hydration. These are 4 simple steps, but with the power to rebuild the skin barrier, eliminate recurrent infections, and return to your skin the protection it was silently losing over the years. Step P. Protection of the barrier before the shower. 5 minutes before showering, apply a thin layer of virgin coconut oil on the most vulnerable areas, ankles, elbows, knees, and any zone with already dry or cracked skin. Coconut oil contains lauric acid that forms a shield that partially resists the action of hot water and soap, preserving the deeper layer of the protective mantle. Results from the first week: less irritated skin after the shower, faster barrier recovery, and immediate reduction of post-shower itching. First step: equality of temperature and duration during the shower. Lukewarm temperature, not hot. Test with your elbow, not your hand. Maximum duration of 7 minutes for the full shower. Use a timer if necessary. For areas that need more frequent cleaning, armpits, groin, feet, and folds, use water and glycerin soap. For the rest of the body, lukewarm water without soap is enough on the days between full showers. Step E. Selective elimination. The weekly rule: 2 or 3 full showers per week with a pH 5 to 6 soap on the whole body. On the other days, partial hygiene of the fold areas with glycerin soap and lukewarm water. This routine maintains necessary hygiene without compromising the barrier that the body took 24 hours to rebuild. Step L. Luminosity with hydration. Within the first 3 minutes after the shower, get out, gently press with a soft towel without rubbing, and immediately apply, while the skin is still slightly damp, a generous layer of moisturizing cream with 10% urea. Urea is the most studied humectant for mature skin. It not only hydrates the surface, but also rebuilds the intercellular lipids that the shower removed. Available in pharmacies without prescription, it costs less than most cosmetic creams and delivers results that no scented cream can match. Apply for 7 days, just 7 days. During the first week, immediate reduction of post-shower itching, less tight skin after showering, and first signs of improvement in cracked areas, In the 4th week, visibly more hydrated skin, fewer recurring fungal infections, and a feeling of comfort in the body that you probably had not felt in years. In the 8th week, small wounds heal faster, fewer inflammatory episodes, and a barrier that begins again to fulfill the role the body always needed. Before I finish, I want to offer you something my patients affectionately call the new skin oil. It is a recipe that concentrates in one preparation the compounds that rebuild the skin barrier, eliminate opportunistic fungi and bacteria, and deeply hydrate what the years and wrong showers have worn down. Ingredients: 4 tablespoons of cold-pressed virgin coconut oil, the primary shield that rebuilds the hydrolipidic mantle destroyed by the shower, with lauric acid that has proven antifungal and antibacterial action against the main agents of skin infections in older people. 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed sunflower oil, rich in linoleic acid that rebuilds the intercellular lipids of the epidermal barrier, the mortar between the bricks of the skin, reducing the water loss that causes deep dryness. 10 drops of lavender essential oil with proven anti-inflammatory, calming, and healing properties for mature skin. 5 drops of tea tree essential oil, the most studied natural antifungal and antibacterial in dermatology. 1 teaspoon of liquid vitamin E that protects the oils from oxidation and delivers to the skin tissue the antioxidant that most directly combats skin aging from oxidative damage. Preparation: mix the coconut oil and sunflower oil in a dark glass jar with a lid. If the coconut oil is solid, warm the closed jar in a water bath for only 2 minutes to liquefy it, never in the microwave. After mixing the 2 base oils, add the vitamin E and mix well. Finally, add the drops of lavender and tea tree. Close the jar and shake gently for 30 seconds. Store in a cool, dark place. It keeps up to 6 months without losing potency. Secret booster: if you add a teaspoon of calendula infusion, prepared by leaving dried calendula flowers in warm olive oil for 48 hours and then straining, you will significantly amplify the healing and anti-inflammatory effect. Save this video now. You will want to come back to it when you prepare it. If you have watched this far, you belong to a very small group of people who refuse to accept that decline is inevitable, who are still curious, who still have the will to learn, and who believe it is possible to take better care of your own body when you receive the right information. This group is in the minority, and it is exactly this group that reaches 90 years old, with intact skin, and with the story to tell. Think now of one person. It could be your mother who complains of itching that never goes away and that any doctor calls a thing of age. It could be your father whom you see with those dark spots on his legs that he hides under his pants even in the heat. Someone who suffers in their own skin without understanding why, and who has never heard that the shower they take every day may be part of the problem. Send this video to that person right now, not tomorrow, now. It may be the most important thing you do for them this week. Write in the comments just one word: barrier. Your declaration that you are going to protect the skin that protects everything else, and that the wrong shower will no longer work against you. I will read every comment. Give this video a like right now because this content needs to reach more people before more years pass, with the skin silently asking for help. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell, because every week I bring here what truly transforms the health of those over 60. Your health is not a fatality, it is a choice you make now. Patience, consistency, faith. It is never too late to start loving yourself correctly. It is an honor to accompany you. Until the next one.